Hello everybody, it's Lisa Jane here and I have been guided to share some more information with you. I'm also in the process of developing some online videos, perhaps some YouTube lives, since there are courses I've offered to some of my clients that I feel I need to share the information about right now. So watch this space, and if you're interested to see what comes next, then hit the subscribe button and the notification, and then have a look at all of my other offerings in social media, which are all listed below underneath with all the relevant links. How are you all doing? Here in Cape Town, South Africa, we were notified last week of an extension in the lockdown. So instead of kind of adding on now, I think we're pretty much in the middle of our 35 days. And it is quite strict. Our president has insisted that we stay at home, we don't walk the dog, we don't go to the park. There are obviously a lot of people who are struggling, who are not in safe homes, and so we send love and compassion to those and we hold them in our thoughts. But we are all, I think, united here in the sense that our president has made the right decision. And so we stand firm and strong and we're united, and let's see where this takes us. So what is it that I wanted to talk to you today? Well, by now, if you've watched a couple of my YouTube videos, and if you haven't, take a browse through, because I'm also finding that some of the ones I posted last year are now more relevant than ever. I was obviously getting a sense of what was going on, but hadn't quite put all the pieces together, which is not what Spirit does anyway, right? They don't tell you exactly how things are going to happen. Otherwise, where is the adventure in that? Anyway, I ramble. Go and check out some of those videos and see what appealed to you. As much as I do record them on a particular date, they will find you when they need to find you, and the information will be relevant at a particular point in time. But what you will have understood with my work is that as much as I call myself a spiritual intuitive guide teacher, it is all about energy. Since I'm an energy worker and I'm also an energy healer, for me, my philosophy has always been that we are part of one energetic field, that we were sourced from one creative force that is still continually producing energy and universes and stars and galaxies and all of those things. But that we are all connected, right? And when I say connected, we're connected in a field of energy, of information, of wisdom. So what is this lockdown asking for us, and what is it that I wanted to share with you today? It's about remaining centered. Okay, so now from a kind of love, light, compassion perspective, we can say open your heart energy, stay attuned to your own truth, stay connected, pray, meditate, do whatever it takes to kind of stay within your center. For me as an energy worker, and the guidance I receive is strongly imagery focused around us as energy beings. There's a very strong element coming in of keeping our center, but seeing it as our battery pack. Okay, so now we get a little bit sci-fi-like in the imagery, but I hope you'll appreciate the analogy. It's a bit like you see those movies where they take the nuclear reactor, right, and put it in. Or old Superman and his kryptonite. It's definitely a feel at the moment of a blue, green, white kind of light. But if we see that, sometimes you get long light bulb filaments, right, that are like that. If we acknowledge ourselves just visually, and you can imagine this with your mind's eye, right? So just close your eyes for a second and imagine that in your center is your reactor. It's your energetic source. It's your battery. It's your power pack. Now, of course, in other spiritual circles, you might call it Kundalini rising, you might refer to the chakras, all of those are valid. But for me, if we bring it down simplistically, we have this energetic center that is our battery pack, that is fueled by many things and is also drained by many things. So what I want you to imagine, and a lot of my work is using imagination and symbolism, is that, simply put, if you had your battery pack in your center, your powered up kryptonite, your multi-filament layered of light central portal, right? How is it being detracted from, and how are you being distracted? Because if we want to maintain a powerful energetic source, and of course this is also spoken about in other spiritual circles around holding a higher vibration, sending out your light. What does it really mean, sending out your light anyway, right? There can be very many analogies around what this means to people. But for me, I just want you today to do a short imagination. And you can take this away after the video or you can do it yourself. It won't take long. It's for you daily to close your eyes and visualize this central channel of yours. And I want you to ask yourself and even look at it and see what visuals come. Is one of my light bulbs missing? Is something being, detracted from me or taken away from me because of my focus on something else? Because this energy source is driven not only by our energetic field, but also our higher mind and how we use that information to either detract from ourselves or bring into ourselves. So the difference between detraction and distraction is that detract from is to kind of just take you away, right? Just remove your focus. I'm detracting you away from this. At the same time, the distraction is actually more giving your energy away. So while you might be detracted from something for a while, in that moment, you might be distracted and have your energy removed. That sounds a bit complicated, right? But maybe go and look up in the dictionary if you wanted to get the distinction. But energetically, what it is and what I'm trying to tell you is that while you're in lockdown, while you're in your home, you can meditate, you can do it you can do yoga, you can do tai chi, you can kind of sing, you can play music, whatever it is to keep this light inside burning is what you need to do. That's all you need to do. There are so many stories out there are so many different, descriptions of this one's doing that and that's what's happening there and oh, he's doing a terrible job. They're all distractions. We are God's greatest experiment in distraction. Do not be detracted from your work of holding your vibration, and do not be distracted by stories out there that you forget or neglect to hold your center. I'm going to keep this short, but I hope you get the message. And what I'm hoping to do in the next few days and weeks is to actually put out a series of YouTube live videos where I cover the course material that I offer to my clients, where I discuss you as an energetic being and what it means to be a true energetic being embodying your potential and your vibration. Because what I'm going to end off with, and this might well be the title of my next video, is that while I might be seen to be a psychic, a seer, and intuitive, every one of you can do that too. If you just learn to work with yourself as an energetic being without being distracted by stories and drama and things that actually move us away from our center. Because this center is the only powerful place from which you are ever going to connect and create. So this is important. Your kryptonite channel, your blue, green, white light, however you see it, those filaments of energy that together build this huge cable of power. Do not become distracted from that. That is your only work at this point in time. Please comment below. Please like and subscribe. Share if you felt it was helpful. If you have questions and you think this was complete nonsense and you don't know what I'm talking about, also ask. I'm here to answer. And that's about what I'm going to share for today. Please take a look at my other social media. I post a lot on Instagram. I'm going to be doing some online drumming perhaps or other things. Whatever it is I'm guided to do to help you through this process. So I send you lots of love and blessings. Take care of yourself out there. Stay in your center, super people. And I'll chat to you again soon. Bye for now.